What's up, guys? We're here with Peter, who just went undefeated at Card Merchants Takakuna with Katakuri. How was it today?
Yeah, it was good. First matchup was quite easy. It was Rebecca, so really favored against it. And then I got a Katakuri mirror. I got lucky with the dice roll and the big moms. And then I had my last match was Croc. That was really tough. Everything was just getting bottom dipped.
Right.
Yeah, but I saw the right cards at the right time, and curved out pretty good on all my games, really. Yeah, so
Yeah, it's pretty good. 5 rounds and went undefeated. That's
Yep.
pretty good.
Yep.
Pretty good. Shall we get into it?
Yep. All right. So for puddings, very easy. No brainer. You need a draw.
Yeah.
So going first and going second.
Yeah. Standard turn 1 play.
Nice and easy.
Again,
Perospero, pretty standard. Turn 2 play, nothing better than that. Yeah. So this can also be a turn 2 play if you don't get a Perospero. And what you do is you just attack with it. Becomes a pseudo blocker. Everyone wants to get rid of it. Also the trigger. So yeah. My only vanilla 6 drop Perospero.
So you're only vanilla. You're not playing the 5 drops at all?
No 5 drops.
Ooh,
Yeah.
what led to that decision?
At 5 was 6 Dawn. Going turn 2, you want to play him. If you're going first and you got 5 Dawn, you want to play Sanji's or Perosperos and then put the Dawn on leader.
Right.
You want to take a peek at life.
Right.
Yeah, so, and Perospero, that 6 drop, is a huge threat.
Right.
Huge threat. And it's hard to get rid of. You gotta red rocket, or you're gonna minus cost, or you're gonna minus the power, and then spin a lot of cards. Basically, it's an equal trade if they get rid of it.
Right. Your turn for their turn.
Exactly, yeah. So they're not doing anything apart from attacking with leader. For Broodies, nice and easy. When you trigger from life, don't have to trash a card. For Shirahoshis, a lot of people run only 2 or 3. I like to see them. I really like to see them. Higher chance of triggering from life. Also, I will actually play this at my 5 Dawn turn if I'm going first. If I don't have any other plays, I will play this. You draw 3 and you just trash dead cards.
Yeah. Fixes your hand.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. 2K counters. Gotta run 4 of those. Gets rid of blockers. But you gotta make sure it's a 2 cost, not a 3 cost. This another 4 of playset of Strusen. It gets rid of all the 1 drop blockers.
All the chump blockers.
Yeah. And that's pretty much
And the best trigger in the game.
best trigger in the game. Best trigger in the game. All right, and this is a lot of the times that's your win condition. Late game, a lot of people will have blockers. All my games were won with Thunderbolt.
Every game?
Every single game was won with Thunderbolt. So usually when you Thunderbolt, if there's only 1 life, I'll drop my hand for that last Thunderbolt.
Right.
They won't see it coming. Yeah. And that will save your skin. And triggering it is the best as well.
Obviously.
What I do if I see it on live, I put it to the bottom because they'll trigger at the end and then you KO a blocker. So yeah,
Makes sense.
this is key.
Yeah. It's key.
Yeah, that's
You wouldn't
key.
up it to 4. You keep it at 3.
Keep it at 3. It's dead in hand.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't have a use for it, and seeing it first in your life and there's nothing to target, it's pretty useless. That KO key cards like Sentomaru, because this deck doesn't do well when they go wide.
Right.
So just get rid of anything that will make them go wide.
Yeah. See, and also you can just fix your hand with Shirahoshi as well. So
Exactly. Yeah.
Makes sense.
All right, just 2 of the small mums. It's really just there for the 7 Dawn turn if you go first. sometimes you don't really need to play it. I would prefer to play. I'd rather go wide. Like I would go 2 Perisperos or something like that if I had Perisperos in my hand. But you rarely see them. When you do, you're going first, 7 Don, that's your game. 8 cost, Katakuri. So, this has a lot of uses. One is if you have no more life and you can play him and then Thunderbolt and finish the game that way. Just make sure you've got enough attacks and they will actually go through.
Right. So when you're putting something you control back to life.
Exactly.
So Thunderbolt's live again.
Exactly.
Nice,
Yeah.
that's
So
a good play.
yeah. So that's a really good win condition. Most people don't see it coming because they'll just expect like a Big Mom or a Yamato. Also, this is key for mirror.
Right.
Yeah. So bottom deck the Katakuri. Anything purple, Utas or 7-drop Luffy's for the grape Dofis. Yeah, this is the one. All right, and again, 2 Yamatos is really just for going first. If you curve out and see this, it's really good. But if you do see it, make sure you've got enough life, both you and your opponent, so it can actually KO something. It's a bonus if you've got 1 life and they've got 3, so you can KO a 4 cost blocker.
Yeah.
And 4 Big Moms, self-explanatory. They trash a life, you gain a life. They have to bottom deck it. Yeah, they have to red rock it.
Just the best boss monster, right?
Just the best boss monster, according to Blackluster.
Sweet, thank you, Peter. Would you change your ratios any much?
Yeah, maybe I might get rid of the small mums, the 7 drops, and maybe put 1 more Thunderbolt and 1 more Katakuri.
Right.
But I like how it performed tonight, and yeah, getting that 7 drop on your first, if you go first, is really helps a lot, because if they add life, then you've got a higher target for Yamato.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. Cool. Thank you very much, Peter. Congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
Peace.
Peace.